A word for our listeners. Achtung Cthulhu is set in the 1930s and 40s. We will be using terms and sayings from those times, including some that could be considered offensive. It is not our intention to offend. We merely wish to offer as accurate a view of the time period as possible. Welcome to Masks of Nyarlathotep, a Nerd's Domain gaming podcast. Join us each week as our investigators uncover the corruption of the mythos in World War II. Starring George Chimples, Phil Durham, Rob Walker, Jestin Kimmet, Shirley Niedzwiecki, and Scott Troiano, with Matt Quiett running the table as the keeper. Eldritch evils and crazed Nazi cultists await you just beyond this music.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Nerd's Domain Presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. I am Matt, and I'm here with Shirley.
Hello.
Rob.
Yeah, having a great time.
And Phil. Yes, you're unmuted.
Yay. Oh, we're back to this again?
Yeah.
Deja vu.
Yeah, it is. Oh, nope, nobody's calling, so we don't have to pause.
Shut it.
All right, so we were going over the river and through the woods, right?
Yes, over the river and through the... Deja vu. Okay, next.
What was our next joke?
I don't know.
We didn't get that far.
Rob's just one big giant joke.
I know, I'm just a funny guy. I'm a mushroom. I'm a fun guy.
So, I was putting a salad together with Bart last night, and there's some chopped up mushrooms, and he's like, "I'll put some mushrooms on here so I can get a 1-up."
Your son is a giant nerd, and we approve. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are in the woods in what is potentially Austria. I was getting fieldcraft rolls from both the corporals.
We passed them.
I'll take your last roll. That's fine.
Yeah, I passed.
No, we got to the point where we sent the private out.
And then he came back and explained that the changes were happening.
Oh,
You two were going to go assault
and we're going to go kill people.
If it is as he said and has not changed since then, there's 2 of them and 2 of us.
Come out of the woods and there are 35 men. So did you get Did I get a fieldcraft roll from you?
Yeah, I passed.
Corporate Johnson.
Yeah, it's a
Johnson.
fair assumption at this point that even fisticuffs is going to ruin my day.
Yeah. If you sneeze too hard, your liver's going to pop out.
No sneezing for you.
Okay.
I missed it by 1.
I thought you said you passed.
I passed it before we stopped
Okay, that's
the other
fine.
one.
I just asked you if you... Oh, my goodness.
Well,
He said our previous rolls counted.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, I passed.
Okay. So you guys get to the...
Shack?
There you go. The shack. The border shack.
I deal with this when I run Numenera. My cousins and my family are all pop culture enthusiasts. So anytime I make a reference at all, like they had to look for these parts of this thing to put it back together to save the species or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, the Triforce." And I was like, "I hate you. I hate you."
Man, now you know how that feels.
Yeah, it's not.
It's like when
funny
you have a
they
child
did it.
and they're a complete jerk, and then you're like, but you'll get paid back when you have a child, and now you have children, and I'm just like,
I just
But it's not quite
deported
as fun
mine.
because you're not playing in his
yeah,
game.
I know, I
giving
need to
him the
play in
hard
his
time.
game. I really do. You got another spot at that table?
You want to come sit at my table?
No, I don't want to play Numenera. It sucks.
It's good.
I know, it really is.
It really is a
I
good
just-
game. It works well.
Are we playing a game, or are we talking about other games that we play?
Oh.
Yeah, we wouldn't. No, she's right. We wouldn't want to interrupt our role play.
Besides, the listeners like to know that we're an actual table of players and not just robots.
Will walk onto a mine. I'm not kidding. I will blow myself up.
That's your character's loss, not ours.
Beep boop beep.
And it's not even like her main character, so she clearly has no attachment to it.
Exactly. And then you guys are out a medic.
Are we playing a game, or are we talking about your character?
I'm talking about my character, obviously.
Can you laugh a little bit so the listeners know? I'm not
No,
just being
you
a
better
dad?
be glad it's your birthday. That's all I gotta say.
See, you gave away our secret. Now they know we're recording back to back.
Oh, they should know that by now. You know how they can tell us when we sit down and I'm like, so what are you guys doing? And you're like, what happened 4 weeks ago? Guys, that was 20 minutes ago. I don't know. Okay, so
20 minutes ago, that's like a sangria and a half.
I think to be fair, we're generally lost all the time.
Generally.
Generally. Okay, so you guys come out of the woods. The guard building, tower building.
We're sneakily coming out of
I have
the
a mechanic question.
Sure.
Do you get a bonus for surprising your enemy?
They
I
don't get to go off.
my enemy.
They don't go off. You get to go off that round.
Okay. So yes.
Depending on how quick, how well you surprise them. But yeah, generally you get to fire or attack if you're close enough. So does that answer your full question?
Yeah.
Good. So there you go. You guys can see into the shack. There seems to be a guy kind of sitting with a little paperback in hand, and you don't see the other guy.
Do I spot anything that makes them anything other than basic German soldiers? So any Nachtwolf, any SS, any...
Nope, they look like just general brown shirts.
Okay. So we would have discussed, Corporal, you and I, on our way out here, that if there's not anything that makes them clearly a part of one of the more evil sects that I am aware of, that I'd like to try to take them out while quietly, perhaps not lethally, that if it must be lethal, then so be it.
So just knock them out, tie them up, gag them?
Yeah.
Okay. God, you're so not any fun.
Yeah, I know. Catholic Church, no murder.
So as we're looking in the window and we see this one, I tell him that we need to fall back so that we can wait to see the other one or try to find the other one.
I mean, that's okay. Yeah, you guys could do that.
Because we don't want him to come upon us and surprise us or
So there's one outside, you said?
run around.
There's one in the building kind of sitting in a chair reading a book. You can see through the window.
Okay.
You don't see the other.
So we need to find this other guy before we...
All right. Let's wait 15 minutes.
Okay.
I don't want more people showing up.
Right. So we'll fall back a little bit to where we're undercover.
Okay. Both of you give me a spot hidden roll.
Pass.
Yes, pass.
Okay. About 10 minutes later, a guy comes out of the woods right by the shack, kind of walks up to it, opens the door and goes in, but he's obscured quite a bit by the shack. It's hard to really pick him out of the darkness.
But we see him.
Yes.
Okay.
I assume you did say you succeeded, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then you see him.
So then I would move to
Yeah, I would see
so that we could see what's going on.
So you want to get closer to the window so you can look in?
Yeah, we need to check out where both of them are in the building so that we can...
It's not that big of a building.
No, it's really not that big of a building. It's about the size of this room. At most.
Which is...
But if
For
he's
the
further
listeners
away from the door, is there any other way out, or is there just this one door?
They could go through the window,
Where is the window?
kind of facing the road.
Is there any other windows facing any other directions? So just one door, one window?
Mm-hmm. It's not like this is the palatial construction. It's just for them to watch the road.
So what would your tactic?
I think we need to get as close to the door as we can, storm in and take them.
Okay.
Unless another idea would occur to me.
No, I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, so both of you roll field craft as you sneak upon the door.
Pass.
Okay.
Pass.
Okay. You get right up to the door. Are you going to open it or shoulder, or you're going to turn the handle and push it open? You're going to shoulder it open? What do you want to do?
I want to listen for 2 minutes.
Listen. Roll listen.
Fail.
Boy.
You don't hear much anything.
My ears is clogged.
Not hearing anything. When the other person entered, did I see them fiddle with the door in any special manner?
No, they just opened it and walked in.
Then that is what I would attempt to do.
Okay. So
And I would kind of do a hand signal like a 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you open the door.
Or 3, 2, 1. That makes more sense.
1, 2, 3, and she jumps. Johnson jumps, and you're like 4, 5.
What's the 10?
I would be rushing toward the gentleman with the book to just like hit him on the back of the head with my shovel.
Okay.
Okay. And you will be doing.
I'll go for the other one. And
Why don't
punching.
you roll me an attack? Both of you.
Oh my goodness.
Cracker Jacks.
So, William, you're in the woods alone by yourself
Yep.
because everyone
No,
else
the
is
other
dead.
the other soldier is still with him.
Just you and the other soldier.
Who is now inhabited by 2
over
minds.
65.
I'm sorry.
73 over 65.
Jeez, and 90. What was that? 90 what?
What?
98.
Your fist malfunctions and falls
We
off.
trip over each other and we sprawl onto the floor looking up at these two gentlemen.
She goes, you should have counted backwards, not up. Dingbat.
So the two men are startled. The one kind of leaning back in the chair kind of like goes to jump up and doesn't get his footing, falls kind of on the ground, but pulls a pistol.
Jesus.
The other one pulls his rifle around and loads a clip in, and that is kind of their action for the turn. We're going to go to the top of the round. Can I get you both to declare, Brian? I think you both have a 14 dex, so you go off at the same time.
So we're standing. We didn't fall down.
Right.
Oh, we are standing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We didn't sprawl onto the floor.
No.
Hi, guys.
Whom am I closer to, Rifleman or
Rifleman.
Rifleman? Am I close enough where I feel? Am I like? Can I reach out without even taking a step and grab that rifle right at this point?
You could. That would be a grapple check.
Okay. Yes, I am going to try to grapple and kind of point the rifle towards the ceiling.
Okay.
So is this gentleman like on his knee with his gun pointed at
Kind
us?
of on his butt with his gun pointed at you.
Okay, so I would step forward to kick the chair over on top of him.
No, you just kick the gun
Or kick his head.
or kick his head.
Because I mean,
Is the chair behind him?
It's kind of next to him.
yeah.
I mean,
he like
I
fell
think
out of it.
If you have to go by him, I would say, you either want to just like step on his hand that's holding the gun, or kick the gun, or
Yeah, I'll
And I
try to.
will take the gun.
I'll kick the gun out of his hand.
Okay. So, the guy with the rifle, go ahead, Brian, and roll your grapple.
pass.
Oh, okay. And then what's your strength?
12.
Okay. You need to roll a 45 or under.
Pass.
Oh, all right. So you point the rifle directly at the ceiling just as he pulls the trigger. It's a little louder than you would have expected because you're kind of pointing the gun barrel next to your head. So that's a little painful, but not in a hit point kind of way. Shirley, all right, go ahead and attack the
Can
guy.
I amend my action?
What would you like to do?
I would like to swing my shovel at him instead of kick.
Okay. You want to hit his hand still?
Yeah, I'm like.
Go ahead.
Yes, 41 under 65.
He dodges.
Cracker Jacks.
As he finishes like moving he pulls his hand away out of the way of your swing and then tries to fire at you.
Is there a benefit for point blank?
For him, yes.
That's what I mean.
This is all Rob's fault, by the way, Shirley. He hits.
Okay.
Do you want to roll a dodge?
Yeah.
Doge?
Can you dodge at point blank?
Yes.
Is there no penalty on it?
No. Would you stop?
I'm just curious.
No, there's no penalty.
Because it doesn't make sense to...
51 over 40.
He shoots very well, clips you in the shoulder, and you take 10 damage.
I hate you.
You have lots of hit points at least.
So to say, are you still up?
Not anymore.
Those aren't hit points.
Oh, those are magic points. Whoops. Wrong one. Oh, hey, I do have.
So we will go to the top of the second round. Phil, declare.
Okay, so not being familiar with the grapple rules, I'm thinking that I'm either going to try to wrestle the rifle out of his hand, or I'm just going to try to maintain my. Well, no, I've probably got two hands on the rifle at this point.
So you currently have control of the grapple. If you want to do anything other than maintain the status quo, you're going to have to do your strength versus his. That's what the 45% was. So you have less than a 50% chance to do whatever you'd like to do, but you could even like whack him in the face with the gun. Like that's an option, and you do essentially your fist damage at that point, but you could also just let go of the gun now that he's not pointing directly at you and just punch him in the mouth.
If I hit him in the face with his own rifle, is that maintaining the grapple still?
Yes. Worst case scenario, you're just going to be maintaining the grapple, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, so that is what I will attempt to do, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Shirley, what will you be doing?
This stupid shovel doesn't seem to be working very well.
Bleeding in agony. Welcome to the club.
Screaming.
You
So
said you were going
which
to walk onto a
shoulder?
mine. Sounds like you did it to me.
Which shoulder?
Your right shoulder.
Oh, great. So that's the hand that I
You're
use.
left-handed, right?
You could be a southpaw.
I could be.
She is from southern Britain.
That's south, y'all.
Wow.
My kick is for crap. So I'm going to pull out my Browning and try to shoot him in the head.
Okay, you won't get two shots. You'll get one this
Okay.
round. So first firing, though, you pull the gun. The guy with the pistol is going to fire at you. He does not hit. Phil.
So first the grapple check.
Yes.
That's a pass.
Okay, so you're going to want to roll a D6 plus your damage bonus if you have one.
7.
Oh, you crack him in the forehead. He takes 7 damage and seems to not be unconscious. But
Seems to not be unconscious.
seems to be conscious
Okay.
still, but he doesn't.
just checking.
Yeah, that wasn't a double negative, at least. He is still conscious, but not happy. Shirley, go ahead and fire.
Okay. I have a Browning, I have a rifle, and then I have a...
Submachine gun.
Nice. I hit.
Okay.
Is he going to dodge?
I'm going to attempt to. No, he is not going to dodge.
Okay, so it's 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, 1.
1.
Seriously, this is ridiculous.
Sweetie.
It grazes his ear.
You got to stay on the mic. You're like on the side of this. You got to kind of talk into the mic. I'm just reminding you.
I wasn't talking to anybody.
The gentleman with the rifle is going to attempt to wrest it from you. It'll be his strength versus your strength, and he has to get 55 or under, which he does. He kind of yanks the rifle away and pushes you back, not with any real effect. Just he has the rifle now and is in control of it. The other guy is going to fire again at you, Shirley, and miss. Top of the round is declare. So, Phil, what are you going to do?
Can I still grab it without taking any steps?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I'm going to try to grapple again.
Okay. And Shirley?
I'm going to try to knock him out.
With what? The pistol?
Is that what your mama told you to do?
Mama said.
Mama said knock you out. Yeah, I'm gonna take it and try to hit him in the head with the butt of it.
Okay. First firing the guy that you're facing off on, Shirley is going to fire.
Why does he get a fire twice?
Because still, much like you would be able to fire twice this turn had you chosen to fire. Mm-hmm. You had to pull it first last time. That's why you didn't get to fire.
Okay, got it.
Twice. He misses.
Okay.
So he's fired. Phil, go ahead and grab. Yeah, he fired. The other guy, the guy in front of you, Phil, uses his bolt action to clear the chamber and reload. Go ahead.
I do not make my grapple.
Shirley?
Missed it by 4.
You missed your what by 4?
Fist.
No, actually, you're going off close combat. Which it should be 65.
I made it by 1!
So you'll do a D4 plus your damage bonus, which is, I believe, another D4.
It doesn't say.
That's fine. I'm just telling you whatever your damage bonus is, which is up at the top.
3.
Okay. Second firing the guy with the pistol. Misses. Top of the round. Phil, declare.
The guy cleared the chamber. Does he get a shot?
Nope. It's one every other.
Gotcha.
Because 2d6 plus 4 is devastating.
That'd be me dead. I'm going to try to grapple again.
Okay. And Shirley.
I'm going to hit him in the head again.
Okay. Just going to pummel him with
Yeah.
the pistol.
Until he's unconscious.
All right. The guy with the pistol fires. Hits. Would you like to dodge, Shirley?
Yes. I would like to dodge. Doesn't dodge. Nope.
You take 2.
All right.
And then the guy with the rifle kind of points it at you. Roll your dodge.
Pass.
Ooh. Whew. Fires it. Goes off. Misses. You matrix out of the way. So, Phil, you're going to grapple?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, not so much.
All right. Shirley, you're going to pummel man with gun, who has now shot you twice.
No. Or
65.
yeah, no, I'm not.
Okay. The man with the pistol is going to take another shot. No, not at all. Top of the round, declare Phil.
Grapple.
Shirley?
How many shots does he have until?
That would be one more.
Okay. I'm gonna try to fire at him.
Okay. The guy with the pistol is going to fire. Nope. The guy with the rifle clears it, reloads. Phil, go ahead and grapple.
Pass.
Hey, okay. Do you want to control that grapple and do what? Just hold the gun away from you?
Is it pointed at me right now?
It is.
Then yeah, I want pointed away. Pointed up.
Okay, go ahead and 45 or under. No. Shirley, go ahead and shoot him.
99.
No. Oh, you get a second shot, I'm sure. Sorry, I didn't let you go off on firing, so go ahead and roll again. You should have gone off before this. My bad.
9. Yes.
9! You actually double damage, so you roll a d10 off by the 2.
10.
10?
Yep.
Oh, he's dead. Well,
sorry.
He's as dead as William was before you healed him.
So is that my first shot, and then I get to pivot?
No, that
and
was
take
your
a second shot?
that was your second shot.
Okay.
Nice try. Yeah, top of the round, Phil. You're gonna control the grapple and do what? Declare.
It's still pointing at me.
Yes.
Pointed up.
Yep. Okay. And Shirley, you're going to
Point at the second guy and shoot him.
shoot him. Okay. Go ahead and fire. This is on firing round.
80. No.
All right, Phil. Before you get your turn, because I get to fire before that. Oh wait, is that? Go ahead and dodge. I thought it was a 71. It's an 11. Numbers are confusing.
I do dodge.
Okay.
Oh, you're so lucky, dude. Blake's making it out of this. No one else is.
It only would have been 9 damage. It's only 9. So a lot. So fire. He fired. Go ahead and grapple. Controller grapple, I guess.
4.
Yeah, you control the grapple, and you're just pointing it up, and it just pointed up. Shirley, fire again.
Yep. No.
Okay, top of the round to Claire. What are you doing with that grapple there, Phil?
Now I'm going to smash it into his head again.
Okay. Shirley, gonna shoot him again?
Yep.
You keep a track of how many rounds you have in your gun?
How many?
I believe it's
It says
13 plus 1.
plus 1.
So that's been
4.
4 shots. Okay, just want to make sure you're keeping track of that.
6.
7.
7.
She hasn't fired 7.
She's No,
No, she fired
she has
1
been
the
Feeding
first
it with
round.
him, too.
First round, she had to pull it out
and then fired
and
once.
fired
and
once.
fired once. So there has to be an odd number altogether. And she's done. She had 2 misses last round, 2 misses the round before. And then she did.
No, I was hitting him.
She was pummel or attempting
Yeah,
to
I was
pummel.
attempting to pummel him. I haven't shot at him.
I think
though.
he's
5.
right. I think 5 is the right
Yeah.
number though. Okay, 5. Yeah,
5.
yeah. He's right. There's an odd. Go ahead and fire.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
3.
You guys are gonna slowly whittle this guy down.
That first hit was a good one. Just
It-
we don't
it
get many
was,
hits.
Top of the round, Phil declare.
I didn't get to do my.
Go ahead and pummel him. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I didn't do it. But thanks for letting me roll it.
Does he get a chance to grapple out?
Man, Phil or Rob is really working against you guys.
Well, I thought he reloaded. I guess I don't know if he also gets to do that.
Oh no, I guess he doesn't because he did reload. You're right.
Yeah.
You reloaded in the middle of a grapple?
No, he reloaded it and then there was a grapple. Declare, Phil.
Bash him with his own gun.
And-
Shooting.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot Shirley. This is where you pick up the dice.
Why do you poke the bear?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Roll 2d10 or double that. Yeah.
10.
Really dead. Very dead.
Sorry.
No,
You just got covered in goo, dude.
There's face gore all over you.
killing in self-defense is one thing. Just going in with the intent to murder is another.
Okay.
Now this has been, I don't know, a dozen shots or so in this little area. It probably was heard outside. So whatever you guys are doing, you probably need to do it quick.
Is the other guy dead or
Yeah.
He's gonna bleed out if you don't do something.
so like the guy? I've got face goo on me, right? So that guy's clearly dead.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's dead.
The other guy's not
Not dead yet.
And there's nothing that would indicate to me that he's evil.
That means a Nazi.
I'm sure that there were lots of people who. Never mind. We won't. I don't need to get into all of that.
This isn't a conversation that needs to happen. No.
How long would it take if I were to do a first aid check?
A couple minutes.
So I know that the corporal and I went out ahead.
Mhm.
How far behind us would we expect?
I would assume that they would, once they heard the firing stop, they'd be coming out of the woods.
So
I would run out to check the bikes.
Okay.
That's.
There are no keys in them, but there are bikes out there.
Yeah, I'm running back in to get the keys.
You do find a cabinet with keys, a little bit more ammunition, some maps,
Grabbing
like
the ammo,
a little
Is it
bit.
ammo for her gun?
maps.
No.
Okay.
Ammo for the German guns.
Okay, grabbing the So I grab the guns, the ammo, and the maps, and I throw them in one of the sidecars.
Okay.
There are 4 of us.
There's 3 bikes.
Okay. I thought we would just take 2, but we can take 3. Well, okay. William, you're with me. You and your man can drive your own bikes.
Are you going to have William do the navigation?
Assuming since we're driving all together, we can just follow the tracker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be the one.
Okay. Well, somebody has to have the maps, and riding a bike while checking the map, probably not the best.
Well, then...
I didn't... well, I assume we're just going to follow the road in the direction that the tracker knows is the...
So the other guy
thinks
can
is the right direction.
sit in the sidecar that I am, and we can divide the materials up between the 2 sidecars. Or there's little
or
like
backpacks we have
saddlebags.
on or something.
Right. No, what I'm
Backpacks
saying.
and
Okay,
saddlebags.
that's fine. What I was saying is that somebody not driving the motorcycle should be doing the navigating while you're
Yeah,
driving.
Tim.
To avoid. But Tim is on the other bike, right?
Okay.
No,
we
he's
need
good.
to
That's what I'm
drive away
saying.
from here right now, and then we can stop and look at a map.
Okay. What are you doing with the third car or the third bike? Are you taking it or disabling it?
Disabling it.
Knife to the tires.
Yeah, I mean that's a quick
Yeah.
knife to the tires. That's not a big deal.
And then I would throw the keys
In
into
the
the
woods.
woods.
Insult to injury. 7,500 years from now, when like future archaeologists are like, we found these mysterious keys.
Ancient aliens.
Keys to a wormhole.
There are wormholes, and people think there are wormholes, so there might be wormholes.
And when we come back from this commercial,
Could it
there
be,
might be wormholes.
Could it be that there were once wormholes that let them through? I think so.
Wormholes. Anyway,
We could do a series on that. I would be happy with the podcast series on that.
on
Wormholes?
wormholes,
On Ancient Aliens.
we could review each episode of Ancient Aliens.
I would be all over it.
Okay. So you guys get into the vehicle or into the motorcycles, disable the third one, start driving. I would like a navigate check. I assume you're going to avoid, I don't know, the town.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you coming up on the town, kind of turn on a separate country road so you don't go through the town and drive quickly. I would like both of you that are driving to roll drive motorcycle or ride motorcycle. It's under ride motorcycle.
Wait, the 2 that are driving?
Yeah, that'd be you and Corporal. They'd be the corpse.
Got it. I have a 40. Oh,
I like how you're laughing.
What'd you get?
Yeah, 93.
Oh, yikes.
So he's, like,
That's okay. It's not like you
swerving all
flip
over
the
place.
motorcycle and die. You do have to go as you're
I
speeding
slow us
away.
down a lot.
As you're speeding away, Blake obviously hasn't ridden a motorcycle. Maybe not with a sidecar or something, but he doesn't. He takes his turns a little more carefully than you would, so it does slow you guys down a little bit. Not a huge deal.
It's obviously no Captain America.
You ride for a couple of hours in the dark.
As the Irish guy, no.
Through the dark, you ride for a couple hours, and it does start to get light outside. Do you want to pull over and camp out for the day, pull off the road, and kind of hide, or are you just going to keep going?
Go.
Okay, just as a reminder, last time you guys were driving tired, things went badly. Are you sure that on motorcycles, where a blown rod could kill you, that's what you want to do?
How many hours from the border are we on foot? Because I think that if we ditch the bikes now,
I guess that's a good
we're,
point. If
we're
you-
done with the bikes.
Yeah, I would say if you ditch the bikes now, you're probably a good half an hour walk through the woods from the Swiss border.
Half an
Oh, so
hour
this is
regular,
what-
half an hour William.
Half an hour, William.
Well, so that's where we'll probably want to ditch
Yeah, this is
the bikes
this is a
anyways.
good point. This
Yeah.
is where you want to ditch the bikes anyway.
If our navigator's right.
So we will ditch the bikes,
You get off
slash the tires, and then throw the keys.
you get off the bikes, and the first person you walked up to goes, "Bonjour."
Hello.
Oh, wait.
That was a really bad turn if they say hello.
Get out of my swamp, you kids. Help, I'm being repressed.
So you You ditch the bikes and start walking across the ground, walking through the forest. About 20 minutes after the bikes are ditched, you do hear some shouts behind you, but they're off in the distance, and some like whistles. But as you keep going, like they just seem to be getting farther and farther back. Roll navigate for me, Shirley.
Yeah, no.
No? No. Did you say no?
By 20.
Oh, that's a no.
She totally said no.
So you guys get
No means no.
you come out of the woods and see a small town in front of you. What do you guys want to do? You want to go towards the town and try and make contact, or do you want to avoid it and go farther into Switzerland?
So, we see a town, you're saying?
Yes.
Do we, at this point, believe that we've crossed into Switzerland?
That would be the navigator's understanding.
And does the navigator have a confidence level in that regard?
Yeah, he feels super good about that.
Yes, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long has it been now? Since I got kaboom boomed.
2 days.
Okay. Did we have enough morphine for that much time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're probably like out now, but
Yeah, I mean, you're at the very end of the supply, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why I ask. I'm just curious because it seems like it's been a long time and I've been doped up the whole time. That can't be good for me.
So I speak very poor German. You, Corporal?
Yes, I speak pretty fluently.
What about you, William? Do you speak fluent German?
Sorry, this is totally ignorant.
30.
What do they speak in?
German. I mean, it's part of the German. It was part of, German group, the German culture.
Okay. What? How about you scout ahead in the city? See if it's safe to enter.
Okay. That's definitely what I would do.
Okay. So you get down into the town.
And I would, I mean, I know there's going to be like maybe a little house or two. I would look for like a jacket or something so I could just throw away my uniform jacket.
What uniform?
Am I in civilian clothes?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Everybody's been in civilian clothes.
We were
If you
agents.
If you were in military uniform, then you would have been treated as military spy. Like you would have been treated as military. But
Okay.
you guys were spies
that's
the whole
fine.
time.
Yes.
So, I assume you cleaned the goo off your face at some point during either the drive or shortly after ditching the vehicles. You've like washed up quickly, if nothing else.
during the drive, and then after, while the corporal is scouting if there's a creek nearby.
Okay.
So I'm going to walk down
Keep going.
toward to the town and very cautiously.
There's a lot.
So I'm just going to make sure I understand this. One of the minor side effects is that you will be missing your menstrual cycle for this month.
That's not the part that I was referencing, but sure.
What am I supposed to be looking
I'm
for?
just making sure you're aware.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
Morphine's no good.
Yeah, I've been on it for 2
Are
days
you
now.
losing a limb?
No.
I don't care.
He's not
Makes
gonna,
no difference to me.
he's not going to poop for a month, but what are you going to do?
Whoa.
No, there's a lot of stuff that's happening to me. I'm just trying to get a good feel for where I'm actually at as a character.
No, I get it. You're probably out of it quite a bit.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that if you have to fire a gun. So you get into town. It's early morning, so not a lot of people out, but some people. You're immediately noticed as a foreigner. Not a huge deal. Where do you head? Looking like for a breakfast place or something like that? Like,
I mean, I would try to scout out to see if there's any German military influence in the area, in this town.
Roll yes.
Where is her gaping gunshot wound?
Oh, that's a good point. I assume somebody at least no one did. You guys, let's have somebody roll first aid on her on her character.
Probably not a stone guy, so maybe.
I mean, I got the medicine.
She can do it herself if she doesn't fail.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm in too much pain.
I'm going to have Private Tim over here.
Private Medic Tim.
Because you have 2 wounds. Roll a d3 because he heals you for one of the wounds. I don't know how you can't get more than 2 on this.
2.
Okay, so you heal 2. You have 37.
I have 36.
Go ahead and roll another d3. It's fine. No, don't worry about it. There you go.
Oh, and an 11.
So 3 more. So she's been patched up, or he has been patched up and probably covered.
Okay.
Not
very
a huge
good.
deal.
Just
Yeah,
wanted to cover that first story.
you guys would have cleared the goo off of your face and patched somebody up. You probably pulled over a couple minutes later after driving away, patched him up real quick, and drove off.
Yeah.
Because bouncing around with a gunshot wound doesn't sound like a great idea.
No, it doesn't feel good.
And Limberson has taken all the morphine, so.
So you're roll espionage. That's what I was asking you to do. You probably don't have it.
No, I don't.
Good luck.
That's the best thing to do to look for German influence.
I have it.
Yeah. No, you're back at the motorcycles, stoned half to death.
Do you just randomly out of nowhere say, I have it?
15 over 1.
15 over 1. That's not terrible. So
I'm looking for like uniforms and stuff.
you don't see anybody
Or vehicles.
overtly out and about in uniform.
Okay.
Are you just kind of wandering town?
Yeah, I would like nonchalantly like wander with my hands in my pockets. And...
Okay. I assume you have a pistol on you, kind of covered, but no rifle or anything else.
If there was somebody, I would like be cordial and tilt my hat to anyone that notices me, and then I would ask them, where the local tavern is.
Okay. So do you go into the tavern to eat?
I'm going to go into go up to the bar and talk to the barkeep. And
are you going to eat though? I mean,
no, I'll order
time.
a drink.
What kind of a drink?
Beer.
At 7 o'clock in the morning.
That might not be that.
Yeah, I was thinking like.
All right. Okay.
I don't know.
You get in there. You order a beer. It's 20 minutes.
Clearly, she's fallen on some hard times.
Since you've
He's
come
fallen
into
on some hard times.
since you've come into town, and a gentleman in a police officer's uniform comes in and kind of sits next to you, and in German says, "Good morning."
Guten Morgen. I'll.
Yeah. Roll your German for me.
$88 over 60.
Okay. Where are you trying to make yourself sound like you're from? Austria, Germany, where at in Germany are you looking to
Austria.
affect? Okay.
Yeah.
What brings you to town this morning?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, what do people do with this? Because there's a war going on.
Mm-hmm. Well, the war hasn't been going on for very long. It's been like 5 days.
You could be looking for farm stuff to farm, seeds or plants.
You could be looking. You could be looking for work. You could be looking for all kinds of stuff.
A lady.
Pieces of the Triforce.
Piece of the Triforce.
You gotta get the sacred stones first. Come on now.
I would tell him that, hard times fell upon where I was living, and I've been, kind of wandering around looking for work.
Mm.
What do you know of any in the town?
No. Do you have papers?
Yes.
Can I see your papers?
Do I have papers?
No.
Well, then I
Papers
wanted-
would essentially be like passports. It would be your identification. Do you tell them you have papers, or you just?
No, I don't tell them my papers. No, I don't have them on me.
Oh, well, maybe you should come down to the station with me, and we'll get this sorted out.
I don't have any damn diplomacy.
Do you have any persuade?
Nope.
Fast talk?
Nope. Well, but you know what's really great about
This is where we're going to...
is that this is a fantastic place for us to take a step back and say thank you for listening. We will talk to you guys real soon.
And that will do it for us tonight on the Nerds Domain presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. Remember, you can email us at nerdsdomain@gmail.com or find us on facebook.com/nerdsdomain, on Twitter @nerdsdomain, or over at our site, nerdsdom.com. Be sure to sign up for the newsletter while you're there. You can head over to iTunes and give us a 5-star rating. We want to thank Josh Schott for our music. Don't forget, you can support us at patreon.com/nerdsdomain. And check out our shirts at slashloot.com.